Hi, I'm a Bullis Student Tutor, and in this video I'm going to be talking about long division. And we've all had those times when we're trying to divide a big number by a smaller number and we can't use a calculator. So my example that I'm going to use is 17,472 divided by 12. And for most normal human beings, we don't know the answer to this right away, which is what long division is for. So the question that we're trying to answer is, how many times does 12 go into 17,472? And we're going to answer this question by asking, how many times does 12 go into smaller, more reasonable amounts? So let's start with the first digit in our number, 1. How many times does 12 go into 1? Well, it doesn't go in at all. So add the next digit. How many times does 12 go into 17? 12 goes into 17 once. So we're going to write 1 at the top. And now we're going to multiply 12 and 1. 12 times 1 is 12. Write that below. Now subtract 12 from 17. You get 5. And then finally bring down the next digit, and you're ready for the next cycle. Long division is all about cycles. So let's talk about the steps that we just did to get here. The first thing that we did was ask ourselves how many times the divisor went into a number. Then we wrote that number at the top, and then we multiplied that number and the divisor. And remember that the divisor is 12. We wrote the product below. That was when we wrote 12 here. We subtracted, so that was when we subtracted 12 from 17. And then we brought down the next number. So let's use these steps for the next cycle. How many times does 12 go into 54? 12 goes into 54 4 times, and 12 times 4 is 48. So I'm writing it down here. 54 minus 48 is 6. And then I'm going to bring down the 7. And there's the 67. Next cycle coming up. How many times does 12 go into 67? 12 goes into 67 5 times. 12 times 5 is 60. 67 minus 60 is 7. Bring down the 2. And then the final cycle is, how many times does 12 go into 72? 12 goes into 72 6 times. And 12 times 6 is 72. And if you have no remainder, that means that your divisor goes into the dividend a perfectly equal amount of times. Or to say it better, there's no remainder. So if you remember that long division is basically a series of cycles, and those cycles are composed of these steps that we just covered, you should be fine. This has been a Bullis Student Tutor video. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please like, favorite, comment, and check out our other videos on our YouTube page. Thank you.